Lou Williams is not your ordinary basketball player on and off the court. In 2014, it was reported that the shooting guard was dating two women simultaneously, and they were okay with it. Not many guys could make the situation work, but it worked for them, so that's another point to his list of achievements in life. Lou Will was in a relationship with Ashley Henderson and Reese Mitchell, and the setup confused many and even became a hot topic online. The media milked the story, but if Williams had his way, he would have presented it in another way, as he uncovered in an interview with Taylor Rooks for Bleacher Report. People even thought they were sisters. I was like, that's ridiculous. I didn't like the part where I couldn't control what was being said and how they were viewed. Both of these women are mothers of my children, not just some random girls I'm running around with. While the shooting guard allegedly split up with Anderson in 2020, it did not stop him from advising some fans asking how to introduce two girlfriends to each other. Only Lou could make this work. Imagine the outcry from feminist groups who would call the 6'1" guard names for keeping two girlfriends at the same time. But what probably made it work for Lou is the amount of respect in the relationship. He respects his girlfriends because they are the mothers of his children, and if the media sees it that way, then unfounded claims or rumors would not have seen the light of day. Another crazy story about Lou is how on Christmas Eve back in 2011, he almost got robbed in Philadelphia while playing for the Sixers. Williams said he was driving his car when the man began to approach with a gun drawn and then knocked on the driver's window. Williams was able to talk the gunman out of his actions and actually went to have dinner with him. Guy tried to rob me but decided not to because of whatever I do in the community. He's a Lou Williams fan, so he didn't rob me. Williams is a great player who could have been an all-star but chose to build his career as a reliable contributor off the bench. He has won 3 Sixth Man of the Year awards but never played in an all-star game. Delivering quality production despite limited minutes or not knowing if and when he would play speaks volumes on Williams' professional approach to the game. Fans argue that Lou is not really a bench player because he plays at the end of ball games, and that is a true testament to his impact when he's on the floor. Not all players are willing to give way for their teammates to have more minutes or points. Williams is perfectly fine observing the game on the bench and staying ready when his number is called. If you go into the season worried about personal stats in your personal position, you've already started the season the wrong way. Go into camp, see how your team builds out, whatever is needed at that time, whatever is needed for you. That is the attitude that you should go into it and give your teammates an opportunity to trust you. I've always gone into training camp never worrying about myself. For whatever reason, the conversation always comes up every year. Do you want to start? Do you want to come off the bench? And I always tell whatever coach I have, it's up to you. Whatever you need from me, coach, that's what we're going to do. So for young guys coming up, don't worry about starting. Don't worry about coming off the bench, whatever. Whenever you're inside the lines, make an impact on the game. This is how Lou Williams explained his philosophy and approach to the game. When everything is said and done, Williams will go down as one of the best bench players in the history of the NBA. He holds the record for most points from a non-starter in the league. And despite his off-court issues, Williams deserves respect from basketball fans. From being a 45th draft pick to being the greatest bench player ever, Lou Williams has created his own legend and controlled his narrative throughout his entire career.